NGN wireless network technology. NGN generally uses licensed and unlicensed radio bands for its communication. Radio spectrum is a part of electromagnetic spectrum with frequencies from 30 Hz to 300 gigahertz. This much wide frequency band is used by NGN wireless network. Electromagnetic waves in this frequency range, called as radio waves, are widely used in modern technology, particularly in telecommunication. Radio spectrum in general can be categorized into two types: licensed radio band and unlicensed radio band. Means whatever radio frequency bands are available, that radio bands for communication is categorized under two bands. Licensed means from government, you have to take license, you have to register yourself for its use, and unlicensed means like your RFID module like type of bands are there. That can be ISM band, you can say industrial, scientific, and medical. So these three bands are there that are unlicensed band, anybody can use it. So licensed radio band, to use these radio bands, a license must be obtained from a government agency. This requirement is true of all users of these radio spectrums. A few of the uses of licensed radio bands are as follow: like your AM broadcast, correct? 1 megahertz to 30 megahertz is your AM broadcast for shortwave. 520 kilohertz to 1.6 kilohertz is your medium wave, and for long wave 148 kilohertz to 283.5 kilohertz. Means short wave AM, medium wave AM, and long wave AM. Means amplitude modulation radio frequency. Then FM band, FM broadcasting. So 87.5 megahertz to 108.0 megahertz means your radio. You can say radio is generally working on this FM broadcasting. And then finally the cellular phone. So cellular phone works generally on 840 megahertz and 900 megahertz. Generally, whatever communication takes place through your mobile phone, that frequency is around that. That is 840 megahertz to 900 megahertz. So these are the licensed radio frequencies. Now, unlicensed radio bands have been allocated to certain users by government, or any individual can use it. But to be able to use and broadcast on these bands, you do not need to have a license from government agency. You only need to create a compliant devices that are to be used. Regulations are already existing for this band. ही frequency कशी यूज करायची याचे ऑलरेडी रेग्युलेशन्स आहेत, and already there are many transmitters and receivers are there which works on this frequency. Generally, whatever our GSM band, that band is generally working on cellular phones. But your RFID module, barcode readers, all these works on your ISM band. So ISM means industrial, scientific, and medical. So this uses frequencies 900 megahertz, 2.4 gigahertz, and 5 gigahertz frequency. So this is industrial, scientific, and medical. Means this is generally used by the scientist people or the research person or any technocrat for inventing new product. Correct? Then again, unlicensed national information infrastructure, UNII. So this type defines the specifications of use of wireless technology such as WLAN access points and routers in 5 gigahertz bands. So the two type of radio bands are used: licensed, we have seen the frequency range, and then unlicensed, again we have seen the frequency range. Then IEEE 802.11 networks have several choices of wireless bands that are available to them to use without requirement of lease the frequency from the government. म्हणजेच 802.11 ज्याला आपण जनरली वायफाय असं म्हणतो, त्याला पण हे पण वायरलेस टेक्नॉलॉजी आहे, त्याला पण गव्हर्नमेंट एजन्सीकडून कुठल्याही प्रकारचं लीज म्हणजे कुठल्याही प्रकारचं रेंट त्यांना द्यावं लागत नाही, किंवा कुठल्याही प्रकारचं त्यांच्याकडून लायसन्स तुम्हाला घ्यायची गरज पडत नाही. सो 802.11 हा एक IEEE स्टँडर्ड पण तुम्ही यूज करू शकता फॉर वायरलेस कम्युनिकेशन. ओके. आणि हे जे काही वायरलेस कम्युनिकेशन होतं, वर्ल्ड वाईड काही एजन्सीज आहे ज्याच्या अंडर त्याचं स्टँडर्डायझेशन होतं. म्हणजे मॉड्युलेशन टेक्निक झालं, फ्रिक्वेन्सी झालं, करेक्ट. हे जे काही गाईडलाईन्स दिलेल्या असतात, त्या गाईडलाईन्स देण्याच्या काही ऑर्गनायझेशन आहे वर्ल्ड वाईड. सो these organizations are FCC, means Federal Communication Commission. It manages set standards with regard to the spectrum use. Spectrum use कसा करायचा याचे जे काही स्टँडर्ड्स आहे हे कोण देतं? फेडरल कम्युनिकेशन्स कमिशन, FCC. देन IEEE, तुम्हाला माहितीच आहे आता. IEEE is Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, a leading standard organization which publishes standards that are adopted across industries. Generally, industries related IEEE standard हे work करतं. Then Wi-Fi Alliance, an organization that attempts to create a single standard for WLANs, thereby ensuring interoperability. Then ETSI, जसं जनरली IEEE हे वर्ल्ड वाईड यूज केलं जातं, तसं ETSI हे फक्त युरोपियन कंट्रीज साठी आहे. So it is European Telecommunication Standards Institute, another standard organization that has contributed many worldwide standards. So across the world, the main or the major groups that create standards are your IEEE standard, ETSI standard, and ITUR. So these three standards or three organizations are main organization which generally decides the standards for wireless communications. Okay, your ITUR is International Telecommunication Union, radio communication sector. Okay, so this is also one of the important organization in the world. With the FCC defines how WLANs should operate from a regulatory perspective, such as operating frequencies, antenna gain, and transmitter power. So these are the major organizations in the world that defines or gives guideline regarding standards of wireless communication. Now we'll see the cellular communication network. Cellular means your mobile network evolution. Cellular means mobile network. So we'll see how your cellular technology evolved from first generation to fifth generation. Right now, the fifth generation, your frequency or the fifth generation is going to be implemented in India also. In most of the country, it is already implemented. But with huge population of India, it is difficult to implement 5G technology. So yes, in India also, government is implementing the 5G technology. So your first generation is your 1G. This first generation mobile wireless communication network was analog for voice calls only. You have to remember this because as per the exams MCQ question of point of view, these things are very important. 1G means first generation is analog voice calls. You have to keep in mind. Second generation is digital technology, supports text messaging. Means in 2G, generally तुम्हाला आठवत असेल की नाही, मोबाईलवर GPRS अशा पद्धतीचं इंटरनेट होतं, GPRS. So that GPRS is nothing but the 2G technology. So that GPRS supports digital calling and text messaging. Okay, 1G मध्ये फक्त व्हॉइस कॉल होते, टेक्स्ट मेसेजिंग नव्हते. 2G मध्ये टेक्स्ट मेसेजिंग आणि डिजिटल कॉलिंग होतं. 3G टेक्नॉलॉजी, मोबाईल टेक्नॉलॉजी provides higher data transmission rate, increased capacity, and provide multimedia support. Means आपण जे म्हणतो की multimedia means what? Video, audio, as well as photos. These are categorized under multimedia. So the sending of data in multimedia format is possible in 3G technology. So 3G, the data transmission rate is increased, its capacity is increased, means number of cellular devices can be included in single network. Okay, and it provides the multimedia support. But 3G technology was not lasted for a long time as compared to 2G and 4G. 3G ही लवकर आउटडेट झाली, 4G चं लॉन्च पटकन झालं as compared to 3G. The fourth generation integrates 3G with fixed internet support, wireless internet, which is an evolution to mobile technology to overcome the limitations of 3G. 3G मध्ये जे काही लिमिटेशन्स होते ते लिमिटेशन्स ओव्हरकम करून फिक्स्ड इंटरनेट सपोर्ट हा मोबाईलला दिला त्यालाच 4th जनरेशन म्हणतात. मीन्स 3G and 4G is somewhat similar, but the disadvantages and limitations of 3G are overcome under 4G. And finally, the 5G stands for 5th generation mobile technology and is going to be the new revolution in mobile market, which has changed the means to use cell phones within very high bandwidth. म्हणजे जी बँडविड्थ अलोकेशन होतं वायरलेस मोबाईल टेक्नॉलॉजीसाठी ती बँडविड्थ ऑब्व्हियसली वाढलेली असणार आहे. So user never experienced ever before such a high technology, which includes all type of advanced features, and 5G technology will be the most powerful and in huge demand in near future. So we'll see one by one what is this 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. But you have to remember that 1G is related to only voice call in analog nature. 2G is related to digital voice call and text messaging. 3G supports higher data transmission. It is digital, text messaging is there, but along with text messaging, multimedia support is also provided. Means the use of WhatsApp started from them, that point, correct? Then you can say the capacity is also increased. Means number of users capacity is increased in 3G, but there are various limitations in 3G, so that limitations are overcome in 4G. And internet support is increased. Nowadays you are using 4G technology, so you know about 4G. And then 5G actually the frequency bandwidth is increased as compared to 4G. So because of that, the technology become more powerful and smart. So we'll study in detail the 1G technology. These phones were the first mobile phones to be used, and which was introduced in 1982. It was used for voice service and was based on technology called Advanced Mobile Phone System, AMPS. AMPS means Advanced Mobile Phone System. Was frequency modulated, means FM technology was used, and used frequency division multiple access. FM technology यूज केली आणि नंबर ऑफ चॅनल एकाच वायरवर ट्रान्समिट करण्यासाठी FDMA यूज केलं. TDMA, FDMA तुम्हाला माहिती आहे. TDMA टाइम डिव्हिजन मध्ये होतं, FDMA फ्रिक्वेन्सी मध्ये होतं. म्हणजे स्पेक्ट्रम अलोकेट केला जातो प्रत्येक युजरला, त्यानुसार ते ट्रान्समिट होणार. सो विथ दिस चॅनल कॅपॅसिटी वॉज 30 किलोहर्ट्ज. चॅनल कॅपॅसिटी किती होती? 30 किलोहर्ट्ज. आणि फ्रिक्वेन्सी बँड होता 824 to 894 मेगाहर्ट्ज. म्हणजे एका व्यक्तीला 30 किलोहर्ट्जचा चॅनल स्पेक्ट्रम दिला जात होता. बँडविड्थ 30 किलोहर्ट्जची एका युजरला. आणि जे काही ट्रान्समिशन होतं ते 824 ते 894 मेगाहर्ट्ज एवढ्या याच्यावर होतं. तुम्हाला हे जे की पॉइंट्स आहे ते नोट डाऊन करून ठेवायचे ऍज पर दी एक्झाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू. बघा, डेटा स्पीड होता 2.4 kbps. Voice call allowed within country with poor voice quality. Use analog signal. Large phone size with poor battery life. Limited capacity. Poor handoff reliability. Poor security. Offered very low level of spectrum efficiency. So as you can see, these are the basic features of 1G technology. Data speed was low, analog in nature, battery power life is very poor, phone size is large, limited capacity, poor handoff म्हणजे तुम्हाला माहित आहे ज्यावेळेस एका सेल मधून दुसऱ्या सेल मध्ये फोन जातो त्यावेळेस हँड-ऑफ होतो टावर टू टावर. तर पुअर हँड-ऑफ रिलायबिलिटी, पुअर सिक्युरिटी म्हणजे हॅकिंगचे प्रकार किंवा रेकॉर्डिंग वगैरे आपण ज्याला फोन टॅपिंग म्हणतो त्या केसमध्ये जास्त होते. ऑफर्ड very low level of spectrum efficiency. So you can see the architecture of your 1G technology. Mobile phone, base station, BSC, MSC, PSTN and internet. So this was the architecture. Then it was time for 2G technology. 2G refers to second generation based on GSM. See, it is based on GSM, Global System for Mobile Communication. You know CDMA and GSM. So this is GSM technology. And it was emerged in late 1980s. It uses digital signals for voice transmission. Main focus of this technology was on digital signals and provides services to deliver text and picture messages at low speed. Picture and text. Again, means text messaging was introduced and digital voice calling is introduced. It uses bandwidth of 30 to 200 kilohertz. जी तिकडे 30 किलोहर्ट्ज होती 1G मध्ये, तर इथे पर चॅनल 30 to 200 किलोहर्ट्ज आहे. द नेक्स्ट जनरेशन ऑफ 2G वेअर 2.5G, म्हणजे एक नवीन व्हेरियंट त्यांनी रेफर केला होता 2.5G, ऍडव्हान्स व्हर्जन ऑफ 2G. It uses packet switching, circuit switching domain and provide data rate up to 144 kbps. And that was in 1G was 2.5 kbps. Means data rate is increased so much. आणि इंटरनेट सर्व्हिस जी होती ती GPRS, जे मी तुम्हाला आधी सांगितलं, जनरल पॅकेट रेडिओ सर्व्हिसेस. थ्रू GPRS इंटरनेट कनेक्टिव्हिटी याच्यामध्ये होती. देन CDMA, कोड डिव्हिजन मल्टिपल ऍक्सेस. कोड डिव्हिजन मल्टिपल ऍक्सेस. H, enhanced data rate for GSM, Global System Mobile Evolution. So through this technology, the internet connectivity was provided for the, you can say, mobile phones. And the main features were data rate up to 64 kbps 2G मध्ये, and those 2.5G मध्ये 144 kbps. Digital signaling होतं, enable text message and picture messages, provide better quality and capacity, unable to handle complex data such as video sharing possible नव्हती, कारण की डेटा रेट जास्त लागतो आणि ऑब्व्हियसली फाईल साईज पण मोठी असते. सो इट रिक्वायर्स स्ट्रॉंग डिजिटल सिग्नल टू हेल्प मोबाईल फोन वर्क्स. इफ देर इज नो नेटवर्क कव्हरेज इन स्पेसिफिक एरिया, डिजिटल सिग्नल्स वुड वीक. म्हणजे ऍज कम्पेअर टू अॅनालॉग, जर डिजिटल सिग्नलला ट्रान्समिशनसाठी जर चांगला नेटवर्क मिळाला नाही, तर अॅनालॉग पेक्षा डिजिटल सिग्नल हे जास्त वीक होतात. The main features of 2.5G म्हणजे 2G चं पुढचं व्हर्जन. It provides phone calls, send receive email messages, web browsing speed up to 144 kbps, आणि कॅमेरा फोन इथून पुढे इन्व्हेंट झाले 2.5G टेक्नॉलॉजी. So this is your architecture for GSM technology. GSM, okay? Global System for Mobile Communication, GSM. Then 3G. 3G mobile technology. It was launched in 2000. Actually, पण इंडियामध्ये येता about 2010 झालं. The aim of this technology was to offer high-speed data. The original technology was improved to allow data up to 14 Mbps and more using packet switching. Okay? सर्किट स्विचिंगची ऐवजी पॅकेट स्विचिंग 3G टेक्नॉलॉजी मध्ये यूज झाली. इट युजेस वाइड बँड वायरलेस नेटवर्क विच with which clarity is increased. It offers data services, access to television and video, new services like global roaming. It operates at a range of 2100 megahertz, means 2.1 gigahertz you can say, and has bandwidth of 15 to 20 megahertz. Per user bandwidth was so much. That's why the speed of internet service and video chatting was possible in case of 3G technology. ज्याला आपण म्हणतो की व्हिडिओ कॉलिंग 3G पासून चालू झाली, तर ती का? कारण की बँडविड्थ ही प्रत्येक युजरला जास्त अलोकेट झाली. द मेजर फीचर्स आर स्पीड अप टू 2 Mbps, टिपिकली कॉल्ड स्मार्टफोन्स. स्मार्टफोनची कन्सेप्ट इथून पुढे सुरू झाली. Increased bandwidth and data transfer rates to accommodate web-based application and audio-video files. Provides faster communication. Send receives large email messages. High-speed web security, video conferencing, and 3D gaming was possible with 3G. Large capacities and broadband capabilities. TV streaming, mobile TV, and phone calls. To download 3-minute MP3 song, only 11 to 1.5 minute time required as compared to 2G. They are comparing with 2G. Expensive fees for 3G license services. Obviously, आपल्याला माहिती की 3G आणि 4G चं आज जर कंपॅरिझन केलं तर इंटरनेट 3G च्या केसमध्ये महाग होतं ऍज कम्पेअर टू 4G. म्हणजे आज जेवढे पैसे आपण पर डेच्या मंथच्या पॅकेजसाठी वापरतोय, तेवढ्याच पॅकेजमध्ये 3G मध्ये 1 GB डेटा येतो, आणि तो आज आपण डेली 1 GB डेटा 4G मध्ये यूज करतोय. सो फीज जर कम्पेअर केली तर 3G मध्ये जास्त होती. इट वॉज चॅलेंज टू बिल्ड इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर फॉर 3G. मीन्स ऑब्व्हियसली इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर 3G वॉज हाय bandwidth requirement, expensive 3G phones, अँड लार्ज सेल फोन्स, कारण की ऑब्व्हियसली जर तुम्ही मल्टीमीडिया शेअरिंग करणार आहात तर बॅटरी साईज पण जास्त लागणार आहे, त्याच्यामुळे फोन साईज पण वाढली. म्हणजे ऍडव्हान्टेजेस होते पण डिसएडव्हान्टेजेस पण त्या पटीत होते. 3G mobile system was called as UMTS, Universal Mobile Telecommunication System in Europe, while CDMA 2000 in America 3G variant. Also, IMT 2000 has accepted a new 3G technology from China. So generally, the different names are given to 3G technology. Okay, so 3G is more over CDMA based, 2G is GSM based. So you have to keep it in mind. This is the architecture of CDMA technology. Now the 4G technology. 4G offers downloading speed up to 100 Mbps. 4G provides same features as 3G and additional services like multimedia newspapers to watch TV programs with more clarity and send data much faster than previous generation. Again, in 4G, the new variant is launched that is called LTE, long-term evolution, is considered as 4G technology. VoLTE and LTE. VO means voice over LTE and LTE. So these two variants are available in 4G. 4G is being developed to accommodate the quality of service and rate requirements set by the forthcoming applications like wireless broadband access, multimedia messaging services, video chat, mobile TV, HDTV content, digital video broadcasting, minimal services like voice and data, and other services that utilize the bandwidth. म्हणजे तुम्ही जसं आपण म्हणतो की ऑन डिमांड त्याचा रेट हा फिक्स केला जातो 4G चा. जर तुम्ही फक्त इंटरनेट आणि फोन कॉल यूज करणार असेल तर डिफरंट रेट, व्हिडिओ कॉलिंग साठी, मोबाईल टीव्ही साठी, HDTV साठी, टीव्ही साठी जी सर्व्हिस तुम्ही ऍक्सेप्ट कराल त्याच्यानुसार तुम्हाला त्याचा चार्ज हा पडतो. म्हणजे ऍज कम्पेअर टू 3G, 4G इज नॉट एक्सपेन्सिव्ह. द मेन फीचर्स आर अपलिंक स्पीड अप टू 100 Mbps, downlink speed up to 200 Mbps, capable of providing 10 Mbps to 1 Gbps speed, high quality streaming video, combination of Wi-Fi and WiMAX is provided, high security, provide any kind of service at any time as per user requirements anywhere. म्हणजे तुम्ही ज्याला तुम्ही इन्स्टंट सबस्क्राईब कराल ती सर्व्हिस तुमची लगेच चालू होते. करेक्ट. त्यासाठी तुम्हाला म्हणजे तुम्ही आता रिचार्ज केला की 5 मिनिटात तुमची सर्व जे काही सर्व्हिसेस आहेत ते एनेबल होऊन जातात. 3G च्या केसमध्ये असं नव्हतं. तुम्हाला 3G च्या केसमध्ये बऱ्याच वेळेस तुम्हाला आठवत असेल बघा की मोबाईल जो रिचार्ज करून देणारा पर्सन आहे त्याच्यापर्यंत जावं लागत होतं आणि तुम्हाला तिथे रिचार्ज हा करून घ्यावा लागत होता. आता मोबाईलवरच तुम्ही तुमचा जे काही सर्व्हिस आहे ती एनेबल करू शकता. लो कॉस्ट पर बीट, बॅटरी युजेस इज मोर, हार्ड टू इम्प्लिमेंट, नीड कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हार्डवेअर, एक्सपेन्सिव्ह इक्विपमेंट रिक्वायर्ड टू इम्प्लिमेंट नेक्स्ट जनरेशन नेटवर्क. लिमिटेशन्स पण आहे त्याच्यामध्ये, हे तिचे लिमिटेशन्स झाली. And this is the 4G network. Your LTE phone, U-turn, enhanced packet core, and internet. So generally, it is more over a internet-based service. You can say like that. Now it comes to 5th generation mobile network. 5G refers to 5th generation mobile technology, probably implemented in 2020 in India. Facilities that might be seen with 5G technology includes far better levels of connectivity and coverage. The main focus of 5G will be on World Wireless World Wide Web, means WWW. The main features are, it is highly supportable to wireless World Wide Web, high speed, high capacity, provides large broadcasting of data in Gbps, multimedia newspaper, watch TV programs with clarity, fast data transmission that of previous generation, large phone memory, dialing speed, clarity in video and audio, support interactive multimedia, voice, streaming video, internet and other, more effective and attractive. The current trend of 5G technology has following features. म्हणजे जे काही सेल फोन्स त्याच्यामध्ये येतील, that cell phones has following features. 5G technology offers high resolution for cell phone users and bi-directional large bandwidth sharing. 5G technology is providing large broadcasting of data in gigabit, which supports almost 65,000 connections. Uploading and downloading speed of 5G technology is touching the peak. As compared to previous technology, maximum speed. 5G technology supports virtual private network. 5G terminals will have software-defined radios and modulation schemes, as well as new error control schemes that can be downloaded from internet. So development of screen towards the user terminals as a focus of 5G mobile network. The 5G technology network offering enhanced and availability connectivity just above world, the terminals will have access to different wireless technology at the same time. In 5G, each network will be responsible for handling user mobility, which terminal will make the final choice among different wireless mobile access network providers for a given service. Means you can switch over the network as your demand. But what are the main challenges that are facing in 5G? Means integration of various standards. जे काही सगळ्यात मोठं चॅलेंज आहे की जे काही ऑलरेडी एक्झिस्टिंग मोबाईल फोन्स आहे 3G 4G त्याचं कन्व्हर्जन 5G मध्ये करायचं, कारण की मोबाईल फोन्स लगेच काही चेंज होत नाही. मोबाईल खराब झाल्यानंतर आपण नवीन फोन घेतो, त्यात तुमची काय डिमांड आहे, जी काही तुम्हाला तुम्ही जेवढी कॉस्ट प्रोव्हाइड करू शकता त्या कॉस्टवर तुम्ही 5G फोन घ्यायचा की 3G 4G घ्यायचा, हे पण एक चॅलेंज आहे की जे फोन ऑलरेडी मार्केटमध्ये आहे त्यांना 5G कम्पॅटेबल करणं. कॉमन प्लॅटफॉर्म. There is no common architecture for interconnecting various engineering practices. So one common governing body is required. म्हणजे सर्वीकडे किंवा सर्व सेल्युलर नेटवर्क एकाच प्रकारचं 5G नेटवर्क त्यांनी दिलं पाहिजे. बिल्डिंग द इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर. ऑब्व्हियसली 5Gचं इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर करण्यासाठी हायर फ्रिक्वेन्सी बँड्स पाहिजे, मोर स्पेस पाहिजे, हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सी पाहिजे. त्याच्यामुळे ऑब्व्हियसली ते एन्व्हायरमेंट हेल्दी असलं पाहिजे. या सर्व गोष्टी आहेत. अँड मेजर ऑब्स्टॅकल्स. जनरली काय आहे की 5G मध्ये फ्रिक्वेन्सीज ज्या युज केल्या जातात हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सी, आणि तुम्हाला माहिती की हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सीज या डायरेक्शनल असतात. त्याच्यामुळे युजर पर्यंत ती फ्रिक्वेन्सी पोहोचण्यासाठी लाईन ऑफ साईट पाहिजे टावर मध्ये आणि तुमच्या पर्सन मध्ये. त्याच्यामुळे जे काय झाडं, बॅड वेदर कंडिशन किंवा बिल्डिंग्स आहे ते डायरेक्ट लाईन ऑफ साईटच्या कम्युनिकेशन मध्ये ऑब्स्टॅकल हे क्रिएट होऊ शकतं. ओके. सो अँटिना आणि बेटर कव्हरेज क्रिएट करण्यासाठी मिमो लाईक ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी यूज केली जाते. सो दीज आर दी main features and limitations of 5G technology. If we see all of them in a single site, you can see that comparison is given. Development of 1G is 1970 to 80, 2G is 90 to 2004, 3G is 2004 to 10, 4G 10 to 12, and 5G is going to be implemented soon. Data bandwidth 2 kbps. This is to be remembered that data bandwidth 2 kbps, here 2G 64 kbps, 3G 2 mbps, 4G 1 gbps, and obviously 5G higher than 1 gbps. Technology 1G is analog, 2G is digital, 3G is CDMA, 4G is WiMAX. Means overall it is based over internet, and 5G is also wireless World Wide Web. Core network in 1G was PSTN, Public Service Telephone Network. 2G is also PSTN. 3G is packet network, 4G is internet, and 5G is also internet. Multiplexing, your 1G is FDMA, 2G is TDMA, CDMA, 3G is CDMA, 4G is CDMA, and 5G is CDMA. Switching 1G is circuit based, 2G is circuit based, 3G is packet based, 4G, 5G is also packet based. And again, this is to remember primary services. Primary services, analog phones, 2G is digital phones, 3G is phone calls, messaging, data, internet, high quality video and data. 4G, dynamic integration of access variable devices. All IP services include voice messages. 5G is dynamic integration of access, variable access with air interface, higher speed, high capacity, provide large broadcasting in data in Gbps. And key differentiator is its mobility in 1G case, secure and mass adaptation in 2G, better internet experience in 3G, faster broadband internet and lower latency in 4G, better coverage, no drop calls, much lower latency and better performance in 5G. So these are the main cellular networks that are evolved from 1G to 5G. So we have listed or we have studied all the technology right from basic to the applications and the comparison among all. So what you have to do, you have to remember the features and you have to remember this table. This table is very important as per the exam point of view. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.